What up, fellow headbangers? How you doing? I'm Rob O'Day, and welcome to the Greasiest of all time. Today we're chilling with Kevin from Nearly Dead Creatures, a brutal death metal band out of Quebec. How you doing, bro?
Good. How are you, man?
Good. Why don't you introduce how the band, and how you guys all got together?
All right. Nearly Dead Creatures is me, Kevin, and we got Matt. Matt is one of my good friends. We used to be in what was it, death metal, but melodic death metal band that lasted up until I think 2012 or 13. I was in that for maybe 1 or 2 years, and I left the band. Matt continued in that, and they kind of reformed, became From Dying Sons, and they still go on. I think they're writing their second album, or they're almost done. I was out for maybe 5 years. I didn't even touch a guitar. I didn't scream, didn't do nothing for 5 years, and I
Wow.
just didn't feel like it anymore. It was the first time I've had been doing music for, I don't know, maybe I was 13 years old first time I took a guitar, and I never stopped doing music. I think I wrote my first song, was the dumbest song ever, I think, but how, how it goes. And I never stopped. I did that until I did 20 years of it, and after 20 years I just got bored. I think it was enough.
Yeah,
I
18
didn't know
years.
where it was going, and I think I was starting to get bored of doing these shows where I think last show we had done was like there were 8 people there,
Yeah.
and it wasn't the fact that I needed to have people there, or I needed people screaming and everything, and that was not it. It was to have fun, and I didn't have fun anymore. I mean, I was working, I had to work, and we were doing music, but all the fun just had gone, and I wouldn't. And at first, I didn't even believe it, but I just had to leave, and they
Yeah.
kind of I kind of cleansed my whole inside out, and for 5 years didn't touch nothing, didn't touch a guitar. And after that, I met some friends. He told me, he says, you should try to do music again, try to get in touch with Matt. He's been trying to get in touch with you, can't reach him, Matt. So it just went on like that, and got a hold of him. I said, man, I've started doing music. I got maybe one song or two. He says, well, maybe you could check it out. He says, I may not have time to have a band, but we can do like a virtual band and just be on the net, and you come over, I go over your place. Maybe we I think we do maybe a few hours every once or twice a month, and that's it. Maybe we'll skip a month also, depending on who's got what to do and stuff like that.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
it just went on and on and on like that. Took us a whole year to do the first EP, and I mean, I didn't want. I said I got a few songs, and he says, well, I can record them. I says, well, I need solos. I need your solos because your solos are good, and I always liked the way he played. So thing goes that I bring a song. I says, this is the guitar parts. I got the lyrics done, so we just go on from there. I do the scrap tracks, and he builds the drums. To that, do the guitars. We split bass. Do you want to play bass? He says, I'm hearing this bass riff on this song. So I said, well, you can do it, and I'll do the next one. And goes on. Then we do the lyrics, add a few tracks here and there, and that's what came with the first EP that was given birth in an abortion clinic.
Yeah.
So, and
Yeah,
I
I was
just had
actually.
the perfect title for that one, because that's how I felt. I felt as if music was done and I was supposed to be cut off, and what came out, brand new EP and a new band, and I was
A
happy with
whole new
it.
baby.
A whole new baby. That's
Yeah, that's actually my second question. Is you guys released giving birth in an abortion clinic in 2020.
Yep.
How was that experience?
It was first, I thought I was doing. I thought that, well, at my age, I thought I was doing, like, this is probably the craziest thing I'm doing. What the hell am I doing? And I'm writing stupid song. Well, I shouldn't say stupid songs. When I'm writing these songs, and maybe people will find it stupid, maybe we'll find it, they'll like it or not. But I just went with it. I said, okay, man, we'll see what happens. And that's it.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was really fun. And as soon as that one came out, I looked at him. He says, I said to him, "You want to do another one?" He says, "Yeah, man, I want to do that." So we're working on the next one.
I definitely think being in a band is like the best drug ever, because you can never just have one song, one album, one performance, one tour. You just have to keep doing it,
It's
going and going.
well,
and going
yeah,
and going.
exactly. Especially if the chemistry is good.
Yeah, it's definitely about chemistry, because I've had bands that lasted like 2 months, wrote 3 songs, and I'm like, I trying to bottle the drummer out because he's a drunk. So you definitely need chemistry
Yeah, you need
to create something
chemistry, and
sexual, because it's like a marriage, I guess, but on a whole other level, because
a dysfunctional family.
yeah, you don't have kids, you have songs, and they're all
That's
part of
about it.
how many, you have 5 people in the band, it's five people's kids. So how do you guys usually go about your writing process? Just back and forth online, or do you guys get together and usually write?
Nah, me and technology just don't mix. So I'm still old school. I still have this old Roland. I think it's the first digital multi-track that they did. Like, I think it came out in '98, and still, and it works with the zip discs.
Oh wow.
And oh yeah, this is old, and I just
Awesome.
love it. I mean, it's simple. I've known it. I've known it for forever. I just go quick recording, and that's it. The only thing is, I have a hard time just sending him stuff. So I'm starting there to get here and there, but I still like the old stuff. Now bringing out old cassettes and old stuff, just going at, look at this. This sounds like crap, but this is going to be good once you start building it. So I say to myself, if it sounds good on a shitty thing, well, imagine the rest.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, for
that's
sure.
how we do it.
That's awesome.
And Matt is always, he's always, I think he's always wondering what the hell is he gonna bring me up next? What kind of ideals is he gonna have, and things like that. And he has good ones, and he's always he's up for it. That's what I find fun.
That's funny. Yeah, it's nice when you can find a group that you can bounce any idea off, and they're not gonna.
And two guys,
They'll be able to run with it, right?
Yeah, that's it. And just two, less of an argument, and I think we never had a disagreement, unless he would say, maybe that part or this part, but top of that, nothing else.
Yeah, I get an early In Flames and Dark Tranquility, like, from your guys' style, which is a cool thing to hear from Canada. I find you're the second band from Eastern Canada I've interviewed that has a European style influence, which is cool to see.
Well, I think it goes with the melodic part of it. I mean, we're still big fans of At the Gates. I mean, I still remember when I was 10 years old, I was at my friend's house, and I saw this Carcass video. And the video was this guy was coming out, was trying to come out of this, I don't know, embryonic egg or something. And I stared at the TV. I said to myself, I'm in fucking hell, I didn't understand the music. I didn't know what the hell it was. But that first time I saw it, I says, I want to know what that is. I want to get more of this stuff. So it just building on. Of course, we had the grunge movement. So everything was swerving from one side to the other. And I guess Pantera just kept us going in a straight line. And with all that, and after that, when I discovered the Black Dahlia Murder, that was it. I mean, that's when we all went back to our old stuff and the old Carcass, and even Darkest Hour had some good melodic riffs. I think they to me, they were an American band that was maybe one of the first ones to get that European melodic sound. I think, to me, that's it.
Yeah, it's definitely you don't hear it in a lot of bands out of North America.
No,
There's a select few, but I find there's like a weird like punch you in the balls aspect towards North American music, right? Like how in your face drop heavy it can be. Like
yeah.
I love that greasiness, but it's nice when you can actually have some like melodies that work towards this massive climax in a song that you're just like goosebumps. You're like, whoa, what the fuck just happened to me? And I think
It's more of an I'm gonna defeat you kind of honor side. Instead of us, is it a little bit more maybe psychopathic? You know, you want to get inside of someone's head and ram your rage right into it, you know.
Mm-hmm. Over your career, what's been your biggest struggle?
I think what to do in my life, you know, having a career or something like that. I went back to school, got a degree and you know, all kinds of stuff, but what do I want to do? And the only thing you think about is doing music. Yeah, I'm always like tapping on something. I get my phone, I get a riff, I'm just going damn, and just press record. Next day, oh yeah, I had a riff, and I go back to my guitar, just try to sounds like this, or it gives me another idea. But I think that's probably been my biggest struggle, trying to what the hell am I gonna do in my life? Because music, I can't, you know, you got to be lucky to have it make you you live out of it, you know.
Yeah, you got to think
really,
of it smart.
Yeah,
got to
really
be able
smart.
to. You got to think of it in more of a term of you're selling a product versus you're creating an art.
I mean,
which
and
kind of ruins the fun.
Yeah, and it's not only fun and beer. You know, you got to think about you'll probably be on a bus or in a shitty van with three guys. Maybe one's gonna take a shit in the bag, and you know, all kinds of stuff like that that you don't think about, and it probably be fun when it starts, but you know, when you're always on the underground, it's kind of, I think it was some bands, they must have had it rough, really rough. I like to hear old stories about how they never got big, but you know, they just maintain the life out of it.
Yeah, no, that'd be a wicked documentary. Finding bands that were like spent 30 years, 40 years trying to make their dream but didn't.
What did you guys do? Yeah, you know, like this, I think it was the documentary, what was it? Get Thrashed. And you got the singer of Overkill, and he's talking about, you know, he says, hey man, he says, I'm living in, I don't know, I think he says, I'm in a parking lot, I'm living in a van. He says, wow, this is fucking cool, man. You know, he just well, I think they lifted I don't think that these guys I think they had it rough, but they just play music. Probably have the same struggles as we have. What the hell am I going to do with my life? Hey, this band is working. Let's go forward with this. And I think they're still having fun. So, well, that's the main part of it, just having fun.
Yeah, that's definitely key. If it's your passion and the thing you love, every aspect of it is fun. The struggle's fun. Like I remember my first tour, I was sick for 3 weeks after. Because I didn't eat healthy, I didn't sleep healthy. We were up driving constantly. It was like April in the middle of Edmonton, and it was just like hell. The stupidest tour time ever, but we did it. We had a fucking blast, and I think.
And you'll remember it.
Yeah, exactly. I'll remember it forever. And I find there's a lot of bands who have that. We want to be famous, like the Rolling Stones mentality, and I don't think there is such thing as that anymore. That level of fame, unless you're willing to sell out to the pop industry. like the pop
Yeah, I think that's
culture,
it.
and I
That's
think
it.
that's
Yeah. You start selling stuff, selling
yeah,
products
like
around it.
heavy metal perfume. Come buy it
Yeah,
now. You know what I mean? Like it's we don't do that shit, but you see like the Justin Timberlakes and all those famous artists who are multimillionaires who have those shows where they like have to dance and with choreographed dances, and it's because they have to sell those fucking tickets.
yeah, but I still bet that some of them really like that. Well, it's not up to me to decide what the hell they like or don't.
Yeah. It's
But
just it's a weird time in music too because none of us are
well, music
performing.
is all right. Well, music is so easy to make at your house.
Hmm.
Anybody can make it. So and music is coming from everywhere. So
Yeah.
imagine trying to just well, we'll take this little part here. We'll try money with that one, but there's 1,000 more on this side. So they don't know what to do with it anymore, and it's available like this.
Yeah. I definitely think that there's a huge flood in because of that, because we can produce at home and anyone can make music, but I don't think that anyone is capable of writing constantly.
No,
Yeah, people can write a one-hit wonder or a song that gets catchy for 6 months of a year, but it's really in the long run, it's bands that are the ones that you remember for 60, 70 years. Like
yeah, no more of
Elvis,
that.
Elvis, you
No more
remember
of
because
that.
he was a rock star. It wasn't because he played an instrument, you know what I mean? Like that's what lasts. It's not the people who are gonna sing over electronic music that gets replaced in the next day by another
Nah, that's
electronic
it.
song.
That's
So
it. Or
that
there'll be good bands, but they don't make it because they just fall apart.
and yeah, there's also like we live in a totally different time than the bands that we look up to. Like it's a flooded market. It's also a digital market because of social media and distribution is now free with streaming. So it's become a totally different industry that we're all starting to get used to slowly because it's
Yeah,
changing. We're slowly adapting towards that. But I definitely think that COVID will weed out a lot of that that oversaturation due to
it is. It's
people's
kind of
like
cleansing
passion.
everything, I guess.
Yeah, like people's passion. Like, yeah, there's people who are making a ton of money off of a one video that lasts 30 seconds, but in history of music, in the long run, that won't be remembered. And I just always try to hold on to that like, yeah, I've been going for 20 years, but you know what? I'm not gonna stop because some 15-year-old girl made it famous over
Yeah,
TikTok. You know what I mean? Like
but
it's
I
passion. I
mean,
think passion is key.
yeah. That's it. That's what. Yeah, I mean, you still do it. You still do it because you love it, and I thought that I would do it no more. And I said I'm putting all this away. I'm putting it. I'm in a box, and that's it. And
Yeah.
it just starts to itch, I guess,
Yeah,
and it
I did it
just
for 2
starts. And
years.
even if I didn't, if I wasn't doing music, I was still thinking about lyrics, still thinking about this and that. Like this would be a great video. This would be a nice site, all kinds of stuff. So
Yeah, it
once
never
I think
leaves.
once it's if I mean, like you said, it's the passion of it. If it's
Yeah.
there, it's there, and I don't think it'll die with us.
No, I definitely I think passion is what I mean, it was Da Vinci's passion that left all of his inventions, his paintings, his ideals. It was Albert Einstein's passion that left all his theories and all that. So it's passion that ends up lasting over the ages,
That's it.
not trends. Because I guarantee we don't remember any trends from the medieval times other than they used to throw shit in the streets. So I don't trends
Well,
aren't
they
don't last.
yeah, and they drank. They just drank and
Yeah,
drank
right.
and drank,
And
man.
that's
Conquering
it's
and
funny.
drinking.
Hmm. When COVID eventually stops and we're all allowed out of our cages, what's the first thing you guys are gonna do?
I gotta go track my vocals. That's what I gotta do for the next EP, because we did this 3 song. Well, the first one was 3 songs, and I didn't want to do more because I said, I mean, what if it really sucks there? I mean, we'll have just 3 songs out there with these two. We made these 2-track fillers, and I didn't want I didn't want to stress Matt to having having to mix and master like 5 songs. So I said, hey, just let's just try out 3. And for the next one, we'll have we got 5 songs. And for the first time, Matt did a song because I was harassing him and says, you got to do a song. I want you to do a song on this one. We said, well, we don't have the same style. Says, who cares? We'll have diversity in the band. Like maybe we'll have people, well, they like more of your stuff, or they like more of my stuff. And my project is maybe on the third ones to have a song that we both did. So I did like this riff is good for that one. I says maybe I got a riff for that next part. So that's how that's how I'd like to have it.
And that's awesome. If there was anything in the industry that you think you would want to change, what do you think it would be?
I don't know. Maybe to be honest, I don't know. Maybe just have maybe just people just doing exactly what they like instead of trying to do something that is trendy, or they're trying to sound like this band, or trying to look like this band, or just be yourself. I mean, even if it's a dumb riff, or it doesn't shred, or it sounds it sounds debutante, like, well, who cares? Just put it there. If you like it, you like it, and if it sucks, it sucks.
Yeah,
just don't force it. That's how I see it.
Yeah,
because I'm not that I don't consider myself a good guitar player, but if this riff is good and I like it, and I still think about it the next day, and then I start getting lyrics to it, it's a good riff.
Yeah, I think people's expectations of themselves is too high, or their expectations of what people expect from them as a band is a little too high.
Yeah, maybe, but just let it go. And if that's the way it is, that's the way it is. But the true nature of yourself will just paint itself, I guess.
For sure. Is there anything you want to say to the viewers before we leave?
Keep supporting fucking metal.
Awesome, bro. It was good talking to you. Thanks for coming by.
See ya.
We'll link up again sometime when you guys get your EP out. Just hit us up.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'll wave at you.
All right, bro. Thanks for talking.
See you, man.
What up, headbangers? Thanks for checking out the video. Don't forget to hit that little likey and subscribey, and hit the little bell. Hit the bell,
so you can stay up to date on all the shit we got going on.
All of it.